Hey there. The next basic foundational movement pattern, which I'm going to explain and run through briefly, is the squat pattern. So, number one, thinking about breathing into our belly, which expands our belly, doesn't pull it in. So, breathing, put your hands here, breathe out into your belly so your belly expands. That's the breathe, and the brace is pulling your ribs slightly towards your hip. So, we're closing that gap and we're making sure that our hips aren't in anterior tilt or posterior. So breathe and brace. That's our number one. Number two, I like to tell people about what we call in the strength industry as screwing the floor. Or another way to say that is to turn your quads away. So at the moment, standing here, my quads are basically facing forward. If I actively turn them away, I'm engaging my glutes and I'm trying to pull my heels together, although my heels aren't actually moving. My toes are turned slightly out and my heels are around shoulder width. And of course, as you progress, some people find it wide is better, some people find slightly narrower is better. That comes with experience. Okay, so we're breathing, bracing, turning our quads away. The next thing we need to do is think about bending the knees first and then thinking about sitting the bum down between the heels, keeping our chest up as high as possible. So what's important here is that your feet are staying flat. So we don't want our heels coming up like this. If you can only go to there with flat heels, then for now, let's only go to there, okay? The most important thing is you keep those heels flat and you keep the weight in the center of your foot. So what we don't want to see is shooting our hips back like this and bending forward, okay, which will eventually put a lot of load into your back once you put a barbell on your shoulders or have a heavy goblet here. All right, so we're going to breathe, brace, turn our quads away, okay, and bend our knees, sit our bum down between our heels, keep our chest up, stand back up, squeeze the glutes, breathe, brace, and go again. All right, so each time you stand up, I want you to squeeze your glutes and repeat the breathe and brace. So that's our squat pattern, and I will get on to the next movement pattern after this one, which is a press.